I have only 4 subscribers right now. You 4, I guess, are important. Right. It doesn't matter. So let me just give you some background. Because now that I have somewhat subscribers, I can, give you a little bit more information here. I've had successful YouTube channels and even Instagrams that were successful, and I've had other successful. I used to do motorcycle riding and did that on Facebook for many years, and it was very successful. Like the shops I would stop at on the motorcycle, I would post their shop on my Facebook, and then they could follow me around and watch me ride motorcycles. I used to do that. I experiment socially, but that was a really long time ago, prior to me even getting any college degrees. Yeah, prior to any, I went to college for a very long time, and I made me into a different person. So I rode motorcycles for a long time, but that was prior to everything. Okay. So there's a little background. And I experimented with Facebook, and then I had an Instagram for a while that was very successful. Then I had another YouTube that was successful. I don't need a bunch of subscribers. The more subscribers you have, the more hate you have, the more they try to get you arrested. Random people. Yeah. So I learned that you 4, that's all I really need. And 4 is a significant number, north, south, east, west. 4 is a very stable number. All I need is one of you to really listen to me. You could share this and then talk about it on your channel or do whatever you want. I don't care. All right, so I'm just trying to say, and then I want to give you that information and say, focus on your mission. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've had successful, I could show my face and be sexy and get cars and take pictures and get lots of views. But I'm not here to reach you on that type of level. I'm here to reach you on a different level. You 4 subscribers is all I need. You're all I want. You're all I need. You're important. Your mind and the words that come out of my mouth that you process with your brain is important to me. Just you 4. I don't need 100. I don't even need 1,000. Yeah. I just need 4. And I learned this from Jesus and his 12 disciples and all this. He's a good example of leadership and all this other stuff. So I studied philosophy and different things. I went to college for too long. I got paid to go to school. So, but all right. So focusing on the mission, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, focus on more of what we're saying than focusing on. A lot of people are going into immaterialism. What they're doing is they're becoming immaterial more and more at a younger age. Like, we all want motorcycles and cars and nice houses and some type of status and fun and whatever makes us happy. Some of us are just trying to get by. Some of us want to attach ourselves to material items, and we can't be somebody unless we have this material item. So we're going towards less materialism or less imagery. Less images. Hollywood couldn't exist without imagery. TV can't exist without an image. And we can go back to John and Revelations about a false image, and Jesus talked about it and all this other stuff. Fake imagery. You worship an image. Anytime you turn on a TV, you can't be Christian anymore. Why? You're worshiping images. Even Jesus hanging on a cross in the Catholic Church is against what he said. They just brought in a statue of Job again. It's just Job all over. Right, so I'm taking away right, so that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to focus on the mission and take away the image, take away the materialism, and reach your mind at a philosophical level, leadership style. I could show my face and get 100 views, like I said. Okay, go back to what I said. I have several successful social media accounts. Right, because usually I have material items that attract people, like cars and motorcycles and, dresses and skirts and hats and glasses and sunglasses and trees and, Yeah, parks and rivers and streams. So that attracts people. But that's not what I want. I only want 4 of you. I'm focusing on the mission. Focus on the mission. What is it? To get inside your mind and influence you in a positive way with no imagery, just words like John 1:1. Go back to John 1:1. The words are powerful. So, if I have my tits in your face, it's going to make my words perceived differently. If I have a gun, the FBI will show up. But the words don't change. So images are gonna if I showed my image right now, you'd be looking at the environment around me and my tits and my nipples and my teeth and my hair, my eyes, passing your judgment. Saying she can't know anything, she looks too good to know anything. She must be a dumb bitch because she's too beautiful to be intelligent. Or I'm a fat bitch. And you're like, look at this fat bitch talking. That's why she doesn't show her face, because she's a fat bitch. You'll run your mouth about imagery. I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't want those people. I don't want to attract it. Like I said, I already had several successful YouTube channels. And it's all about that dumb shit, that materialism shit. I want to reach you in your mind. And I want you to go seek out the stuff that I talk about. And I want it to pique your interest. And I want you to go down the rabbit hole and read more and research more and do more different stuff. So right now, as I'm talking, I had a heavy helicopter on top of me. It's really low and really loud. This is also known as gang stalking. Yeah, and it's while I'm trying to talk to you, while I'm trying to reach you. It's like rumbling right over my head. Okay, so I let the helicopter go by so I could talk. That's significant, though. That's another thing that I talk about. I talk about gang stalking. That's gang stalking. When I'm sitting here trying to record this and reach you on a personal level, on a spiritual level, on a deeper level than image, and a helicopter drops on top of me as I'm talking, that's significant. And then you see 222 333 444 555 666 777 888. That's significant. Okay? Everything is. You live on this planet. You breathe the air. The air comes from the trees that you chop down to build shit. That's your air. You're chopping down your oxygen every time a tree goes down. Right? I'm trying to get you to think about that while you're building your houses and getting your cars and your motorcycles and your oil and your weapons, and you're going to war and you're doing all this shit in the economy and who's the president and let's throw everyone in jail. And yeah, but you breathe the fucking air on the planet and it comes from a tree. I want you to recognize that first before you go after all these things, but they're not. The child's not. The child's not running around thinking this tree helps me breathe oxygen that I need to survive. They're not. They're chopping them down for money or building machines or whatever. Rubber all comes from trees. Everything we have comes from trees and mineral, right? You guys are just harvesting the shit out of this planet. You over-harvested it. Okay? So I want to think about those types of things. Focus on the mission. Focus on the mission. What's the mission? To show my tits? Right, but I'm not I've seen, Girls Gone Wild, and I've lived on the rivers and the lakes, and I did all that. And that's cool. It was fun. And I got drunk. And it was cool. Right? So, at what point does life turn to where images don't matter and it's words? It's John 1:1. And that the words hold the power and the meaning and the real influence. And it's not just Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. We are all that. We're all going to be Jesus like that. Jesus was hurting people with his words, right? So I want to just focus on the mission. That's the mission, the words. That's the mission. Right? I don't want you focusing on my tits while I talk so I can get more views. Get it? I'm going to show my tits on here and say the exact same words, and I'll just get 1,000 views. I'll show a picture of a car, and I'll get 1,000 more views. And I'll say the same words. Why? Right. Because it's Job and all the other stories of the Bible. Yeah. I want to speak to you on a much deeper level and not as many people and only 4 of you. It's kind of like Jerry Maguire. It looks like Jerry Maguire. You know, the memo he wrote where you have less clients and more results. Quality over quantity. I'd rather influence just 4 of you and give you knowledge and power or tools or thoughts that could help you or make you feel happy or inspire you to focus on the mission. That's what I want. I don't want you staring at my tits so I can get views. Yay! And you give me money. Donate my PayPal. No, thank you. No, thank you. I just want 4 that are gonna excel that I could focus on. If you're listening to this, you're gonna be powerful people. If you're listening to this, focus on a mission. Do your mission statement like Jerry Maguire. Do your mission statement. Quit your job. Do your mission. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it's like. Focus on the mission. It's time to journey, to be a journeyer. And appreciating your trees and shit, because, you know, I have other videos where, you know, I talk about the economic collapse and lots of different things. So you guys can go through those, but I just wanted to get on here and inspire my 4 subscribers to focus on your mission and get your mission statement and get serious with yourself. Get serious in your life. Take yourself more seriously. Yeah, this is me taking myself, because I could sit here and show my tits. Like I said, I can wear whatever and attract and have cars and whatever attracts people, boats, and being naked attracts people, yeah. Acting like a fucking clown just to get views. You've seen them, I'm sure. I don't want that, right? I want to focus on the mission. I want to reinvent what I'm going to create here. I only need 4 seeds, north, south, east, and west. And I'm planting these seeds now.